Welcome back to our Balboa series. We're going to be talking about some little pop turns we can do while in Balboa. So let's get right into this. One thing that we want to be thinking about here is every time I enter one, that's going to be my prep. So if I'm doing a basic here, I'll do an up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I get to 1, I'll send the follow away from me. I can hang on with my left hand, or I cannot. In this case, I'm just going to let it go to make it more suggestible. So I open my hand up 1 as the follow stretch away. I'll step 2 as we keep going around. 3, we're doing a down basic here, so I'm holding 4. And then 5, I move to the middle. We step 6, we step back 7 as our normal come around is, and then we 1, 2, 3. Let's show that one more time. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3. I can do it holding on to the hand as well. This is what that would look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Leaders, here's your footwork. I'm starting with my basic. I'll go ahead and do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm stretching the follow away as I move back. 1, I'm opening my left side back so my right side can cut through. As we send the follows to start spinning on. 2, I'm moving around. 3, I'm going to step right in the center of the rotation on. 5, I keep moving around. 6, step straight back 7, hold 8, move into 1. Once again, I'm doing the down basic rhythm of a come around more or less, but I just have to account for the follow as they're spinning.
So the follows footwork is a little interesting because the placement will depend on how much the leader rotates. So bear with me, we're going to do our best here. So I'm starting with my right foot forward on my basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to open up. 1, I'm going to start my rotation to my left. 2, 3. Now the leader at this point is going to come around and catch me on the rib cage on my left side. So my left foot's going to rotate backwards as far as I can, filling up the hand and increasing a little bit of a stretch. And then my right foot's going to step forward as the leader basically takes over the rotation, and then my left foot follows wherever the rotation ends. So after my basic, I'm opening up. 1, 2, 3. I keep trying to rotate. 5, and then I'll be pulled back around to the right. 6, 7. Try that one more time. With the basic, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open. 1, 2, 3. Keep trying to rotate. 5, 6, 7.
Leaders, a couple pointers for when we're doing this with a follow and we're coming from a straight basic and not any other type of move. The one thing that's really difficult to lead sometimes is the follow is used to coming forward on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where I'll place this on either 7 or 8, depending on whether I'm doing an up or a down, is I'll place it more in place or maybe even towards the follow a little bit so it encourages that stretch away. So I do a little prep work beforehand so the follow doesn't feel like they need to step forward.
Right, we're just eliminating the amount of work the leaders have to do like on 1.
And this goes back to an earlier video that we were talking about where we are allowed to move around in order to let that energy have a little momentum and make it more convincing of a lead. I don't have to stay exactly in one tiny little spot where it feels like I'm floating and the follow can't feel my weight changes.
Right, Balboa's already small enough.
Yeah.
we can move the entirety of the dance around the floor. Totally fine.
So when I move into this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I come down more in place. I'm suggesting that I'm going forward on 1, but I just don't, and I readjust my alignment. But I've let the follow to move back as I go into 1, and then as I go into 2, that's when the actual pop of the turn happens. 2, I keep my right hand ready, and when I see the follow spine, that's when I make connection. 3 is I'm here on the spine, and then on 5, I try to get right in between the follow's feet.
And I try to keep rotating as far as I can.
And I let her coil up into my wrist and forearm, and then I just move around and let that energy take over. Let's try it from a different direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In our previous videos, we talked about using come around exits as ways to get out of both lollies and the crosses or no crosses. This turn can be applied in the same way that a come around could. So if we're in lollies and I'm going 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the only difference is I'm using my left hand instead of my right. 7, 8, I'm getting ready to catch with my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead and do an entrance, and then we'll get all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We also tackled crosses or no crosses. If we're here, say I'm doing no crosses. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. On 1, everything's exactly as it would be on a basic, where I just open up, and it works exactly the same. So let's do that from a basic. We're going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. If we were doing crosses, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I can also use my left hand as I was just working through that. We were doing crosses or no crosses, and we're here. If I were to pop that away with my left, it can work a lot like the same as a lolly would.
Sure.
You've got a lot of options. These are just a bunch of different ways to use that one move in these different positions. If you like what we're doing, check out this link, donate below. The next video we're going to be doing is a variation on this turn. So everybody stay safe. Take care.